Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. I'm popping in today for a urgent situation here. What we have just discovered is that an ICE installation in Dallas, Texas, has been attacked. It was a sniper from the roof. I'm looking at it now on Agenda Free TV on YouTube, and it says multiple shots at Dallas ICE office. Live breaking news coverage. 4 people have been shot. None or law enforcement, so says the FBI. Mr. Rothrock, Agent Rothrock, earlier reports are talking about 2 detainees that were shot during the transfer, along with the shooter who has pew-pewed himself. Good morning, good afternoon, Janet. I just want to know what the heck is going on down there. This is the situation has been hit like that. They just showed also on the Kash Patel from the FBI, the director, showed pictures of shells. They not shells. I'm sorry. They have actual bullets they found on the roof that hadn't been loaded yet, and it says anti-ice, and looks like it was done in ink pen, written on those. Those shells are like this. Okay, that bullets are like this. Complete bullets. Hello, everyone. And the first time they were hit by what do you call it? An anarchy group. I haven't heard from them since the 70s and 60s and 70s. And anarchy groups are just that: create chaos, mess up everything, shoot at both sides until the thing collapses. That's what they want: total anarchy, so they can move in and play kingpin, king of the hill. All right. This, I'm not sure. This feels a little different, but I don't know what's behind it. So let's do this real quick and fast. I want to ground myself. Tarot team, come. Hilak, Nazazi, Alazio, surround this viewing, surround this reading, surround my home, surround me and my followers, my viewers. With your flaming swords, slash away all negativity, all attempts in blocking me, taking me off. Slash them out with your flaming swords. Angel, angel, angel. And so it is. Okay, let's do the breathing exercise we do. We're going to breathe in through the nose, hold it for 3 counts. Hold, and then we're going to exhale for 3 counts. Okay, let's begin. Hold it. Release. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. Breathe in. Hold it. And release. Okay. All right, we've shifted some energy here. I'm a little bit calmer. I was in the middle of researching for my mantra book when I found this site. I was like, what? My mind is going again this morning. So here we go. I have the true crime, what lies beneath, and the rider waits. Okay, I'm gonna put these over here now, and I'm gonna start off. Oh, and the always hiding and ever escaping pendulum is gonna sit right here where I can see it. Let's look at the true crime. What has caused this? What was this multiple shooting in the Dallas ICE Center about? I'm not going to be on here long. I have other things I must get done, so probably about a half an hour. Okay. Hello, everyone. Kat, Janet Jackson came first. Nellie, Gina, hi y'all. Hi y'all. Jaconda, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. What was the shooting in the Dallas ICE installation about? First thing this morning, 6:40 a.m. their time. Somebody opened fire at the van, the transfer van. Hey, Jackie B, where they release, they transfer the detainees. They let them out and send them in the building. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about under the, but 640. 640 is kind of dark. 640 is kind of dark. So the sun is trying to come up. Okay, so what was behind that? What was behind this? I'm using the True Crime deck. If you can hear me, let me know, as I might start mumbling to myself on this one. And I know when to stop doing that. All right. Oh, already. It's cover. The FBI is reporting that 4 people Oh, that's not my house. The FBI is reporting that 4 people have been pew pew, and that none of the people were law enforcement officers. I don't know why they're saying it like that, because earlier reports are telling you exactly who it was. Now, obviously, no names have been released because families have not been contacted. Look at, oh, I guess this was the exchange point. This is also, tunnel can also mean something underground, something hidden, because something, and look here, you have the cover up and then you have the tunnel. Something is going on. And here we have the neighborhood. Well, that's the facility. And here we have desert out in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's not that out in the middle of nowhere, because when you see it on TV, you see a bunch of buildings not too far away. So let's just say far away from the public and on wooded area. Okay, I don't know what's on the other side of it, but it's what you can see the metropolis here, and you can see the installation here. All right. So what is going on? There is a secret. You have crimes of passion. Does that rule out the anarchist group? I don't know. There are people who, on the bullet, it was written anti-ICE. Now, I don't know if that was just expression or something to throw you off, because when people go to this elaborate, I mean, you have some people that can take it there. Something's missing here. Yeah, it's a lot missing. Like, why? Why were the detainees hit? A lot of strange things going on. I think what has happened is whatever has happened there is going to be opening up a can of worms. It's something going on there. It's something going on there. And look, healing has to take place, it says. I don't think that's the kind of healing we're looking at. Clean up. Okay, that installation has to be cleaned up. Something's wrong there. Oh. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum bum. So there's some money that's been grandfathered into that installation, or into that real estate there. There's money there. There's the surveillance. We're wondering where the surveillance was. Bottom line, what it shows is that installation was not secure. And this is interesting. We're talking here about partners and accomplices in crime. I'm going to do this one last line. You have road, and then I'm going to pull out the what lies beneath. Oh, so okay. Interesting. We have partners in crime, and right next to it, we have organized crime out on the road. That was probably a hit. What they call a hit, allegedly. This is for entertainment purposes only, and it's just storytelling time. We have a fire. We have the starting of a conflagration. We have a meeting. They're being transferred. The people were being transferred. And we have the hit and the gold. Oh, bottom of the deck. This was the pew-pewer. Okay, we're almost there. So let me move these out the way. Yeah, they were detainees. So if they're going to call, I don't like calling people aliens. But, let's just say they weren't from around here. What lies beneath the attack on the facility? Well, first thing we know is organized crime is involved, money is involved, and that the idea that the only people pew-pewed were the detainees. 2 of them were detained. There was a third one that was not hit. He was just wounded, or she was wounded. So that was a hit on all 3. That's some bullshit. Okay, whatever it was, somebody did not want those 3 people to take it into a government installation. Now, what could that have been? We will see. We will see. So I think this time ICE may have stumbled up on what they swore by God they were doing in the first place. They stumbled on some real crime stuff for change. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it looks like to me. But if they're going to fool around with criminals, the real criminals, they said they're trying to clean up, they're going to have to be more secure than that, because they got picked off like duck pins. Hey, Jackie. Okay. Hi, Patricia. What is behind all this? I think we may have solved that already. Okay, let's see. What was behind the attack on the Dallas ICE station? Hi, Barbara Bias. How are you? Hello, Barbara Kirkwood. I hate nothing about you, so it was strictly business. Strictly business. Yeah, they went after them. Now, who do you know goes after the police or goes after law enforcement like that? We know who that is. Someone who's got as much firepower as they do. A situation's about to explode. Yes. Yes. Because I think that in this case, I think organized crime just hit ICE. Yeah, as usual. Manipulation, lies, and control. Getting played. They were playing the government's game. Yeah. Well, we know who needs anger management. Couple courses, insecurities. Yeah, it was not safe at all. That installation was insecure. And now ICE know they really messed up, because now they have folks coming for them. So they have tapped into that criminal element they hadn't tapped in before, but we don't know who they are, because usually, hey Theo, hey Janelle, how are you? Usually, the folks here who are in the organized crime from different countries, they don't care about being picked up, because they said point blank. They said it on TV. I'll be back next week. So what's the problem? I'm chilling. I kid you not. But whoever these people were involved with, they're hot. They're 38 hot with ICE. And ICE is costing them, contracts. Which means ICE is costing them money. So they a bugaboo. Look at this. The United States is a bugaboo. It's a thorn in their side. They're keeping them they're messing up their business. Okay, I think we solved this. Allegedly. Kicked to the curb. Now, also, this can also be members of organized crime companies or groups within the organized crime that were used to contracting with the government, and now they have been kicked to the curb. They're out on their own. Those cartels are helping some of those people over at the border. See? They kept the promise. If you cross us. So I do believe there was some protection being offered there with the transactions. Now, it looks like the government, U.S. government, ICE specifically, or the Border Patrol is causing problems, giving people headaches. They have caused a depression in organized crime, and those folks feel betrayed. Ooh. Now it's difficult for them even to get a room so they can play their or do their business. Caution. Fulfilling a fantasy. Now they have to go other ways. That's trafficking. They done bumped into some traffickers. That's what they did. Contractors use low cost now, non-union worker. Yeah, hi Terry. There's Terry there. Yeah. They have bumped into something. New beginnings. They interfered with somebody's what do you call it? Trafficking business. is also putting on a show. Yeah, let you know we can get you anytime we want to. Oh, because you're the government, that's supposed to mean something to me? Yeah, the situation's toxic. Oh boy. Copycat. This could be the copycat from the first attack on the installation. And they just said they were anarchists. We don't know who those people were who hit that same installation months ago. We have envy. Somebody watching things go down. Uh-huh. Recording, making this show. This is a warning. That was a warning to ICE. That was a warning. There we go, fake friends. They were in leagues. Well, I can't say ICE was in leagues with, but let's just say the government was, because there were a lot of stuff going on down there on that border we don't know anything about. And bottom line says unsecure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. That's a problem. Either way you go, look at it. That's a problem. People in their fields. I think they may have busted up a ring or caused it to fall to pieces without even knowing it. And now folks are scattering. And some folks have been picked up. Red lipstick. This is bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. And put this over here. Now, I'm going to pick up the rider weights. Would I put them over here? And ask specifically what was behind the action this morning. And since it happened 6:40 a.m. their time, I guarantee it was pretty dark out there for them to see anything. Well, hello, Linda Saunders. How are you? Good day. Good day. What was behind the activity, the cancellations this morning at the ICE Center? What was behind that? I was talking on the phone. I was in the middle of my class this morning and talking at the same time on the phone when this thing came through. Has any of the news picked this story up yet? I'm just wondering. Network. I guess they have to wait for the FBI to get there. Or, local law enforcement says they're Grand Rising Theo. What was behind the other assassination attempts from today? Allegedly. What was behind the activity, the pew pew activity at the Dallas ICE installation today? And since our news stories seem to be more of the same and nothing, nothing new has been going on, I wonder what truly has been going on that we don't know about. It feels funny outside, y'all. It just feels funny outside. Cars that flipped over were choices to be made regarding financial securities. Huh, that's interesting. So what was it all about? What's behind all that? Oh, another car jumped out. Somebody's reevaluating that whole ICE situation. Is it worth it? Okay. I'm using the extended Celtic cross. Okay. Overall energy for the situation. Whoa! Ace of Swords. Yes, it was an Ace of Swords event because weapons were used to bring out the truth. We don't know what the truth is yet. This is the Empress. The Empress talks about expansion. The Empress talks about good fortune. The Empress also talks about the feminine. Divine feminine or the female. Holy moly here. Now we're talking about the church and the cult. MAGA. The cult of MAGA. Conflicts. Five of Wands. This is the battle. Here's somebody trying to start up something new. This is a new engagement or re-engagement. Starting over, taking a leap, something new, a newness. Okay, here's the organization here. The big three, the powers that be. Or are they the powers that be? Or are these people who just learned some skill sets? The Three of Pentacles talks about an apprentice, a master, journeyman here. And both of them are looking at the neophytes or the apprentices' work. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? I just looked at that. We have the apprentice. Who does that remind you of, folks? The Orange Menace. And we have the two masters here. Well, the journeyman and the absolute skilled master. Hi, Kristen Ford. How are you? Looking at the work of the apprentice. Catch on, y'all? Did you catch that? I just caught that looking at that card. I'm like, oh. Give me a 1 in the chat if you caught on to that, what I just said about the apprentice. Come on, y'all. Thank you for the hearts. But come on, give me a 1 or something. You giving me laughs. I said a 1. I love y'all. I say, I know I'm showing a lot of boobs today. Hold on. I got my back brace on and it's like pulling everything down. But thank you. Let me show you this. Look at this. So who are the two big wheels? Are we talking China and Russia? Let's see what the other card is. Oh, yeah. Here we got the Sun card of exposure. Now, I don't know what that has to do with what happened down there in Dallas, but it's related. Oh, look, here's a report. Folks, I think I don't know if I'm going to get any work today. I'm going to just leave the TV on all day. Oh, look at this. New relationships. Shady shit. Shadowy moon stuff, delusions, more lies and more propaganda. Where's that camera? More lies and more propaganda. Propaganda are the issues. Hey, Josh. Is that Josh? No, that's not Josh. That's Jetta. Hey, Jetta, Nellie, Luann. Hi, Maureen. Welcome aboard. Hello, Linda. Kristen, didn't see you over there. Barbara, hello. Something is causing somebody a lot of anxiety. Somebody messed up. We know who messed up. The apprentice has messed things up. Well, that's what apprentices do. That's why you have journeyman over the apprentice. And his act better be together before you get to the master. I knew this was going to blow up. In somebody's face before it was all over. And look who that is. That's the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a very no-nonsense person. This would be my card for Pootie Tang, but most of the time, this is a military type of energy. ICE. Or the military. Ooh, okay. This is probably the gnome. Or Bondi. She's in deep trouble. The Blondie, she's in deep shit. Folks want her out and they're putting it on X. Can you imagine somebody put it out on social media that you don't know how to do your job and you need to be replaced? Can you imagine that? Well, what can I say? You'll see. Let's keep going. Mental challenges. Oh, the gnome. There she is. Queen of Pentacles. Now she's snitching on the other queen here. Where's the Queen of Swords? Oh, look at this. Okay, now this can be, I don't know what this is dealing with. This could be dealing with the CK situation, the Kirk situation. It could be dealing with something else. It's going to be, somebody's going to be, oh, no. We're talking about ICE. This is her stuff. This is the gnome stuff. This is the gnome. This is the gnome stuff. She's going to have to explain that. Explain why her installation was not secure. Oh, and look, there are going to be lawsuits. Yeah, and oh, that's when Blondie Bonnie comes in here and starts talking smack. Oh, this is going to be hot, but I still don't know what's behind it. Bottom of the deck, resignation. Doesn't say whose. Oh, I wish. An overburdened rich man. Could that be The Apprentice? Overburdened. Who dares call me at a time like this? Now, this is weird. Oh, please. Yeah. Somebody is looking into that. How in the world? And here's the page, gathering information. This could be reporters or people like that. Where did I put these? Ah, here we go. Okay. This could have been. That whole thing is beginning to look like it was a setup to trigger some stuff back in Washington. Now we're here trying to recover position, an opposing position. Somebody's going to be forced to withdraw. An announcement is about to be made. Perspectives are going to be, that was some slick shit. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I'll do it like this, one at a time. New perspective. Somebody's stuck. Somebody can't move. They're seeing things differently now because they're hemmed up. The alternative is they have to leave. And they are going to relocate quick, fast, in a hurry. And this looks like, this is the Queen of Swords. She's the Queen of the Law. This is AG. This is Bondi. We're worried about distribution of information, distribution of pentacles. Like I said, they're on social media talking trash about her. The AG. For some people, the star is The Apprentice. I know he's not in mine, though. This is a lot of strange and hurtful activity going on right about now. But there is like one foot in the water here that will save the day for somebody. Hope. In the meantime, here comes some more lies. Knight of Cups. Oh, my God. And it might have to do with the detention center. So be on your P's and Q's, folks. Watch the news. And don't forget social media, because the truth is going to be on social media. Seeds are being planted about people who are going to be leaving, it seems. And here is one of the people, King of Wands. Not sure which King of Wands. You know how he fires his staff at any old time of day. Trying to move ahead, probably with the ICE situation, only to run into one serious snag. Somebody literally did this. This is all political. This is diabolical, folks. This shit is diabolical. And then I'm going to have to get off here. Because what it's feeling like, what it's looking like, is somebody knew they could do something. Let me set this in motion and expose their weaknesses, expose the government weaknesses, expose ICE weaknesses, which is going to expose the Homeland Security's weakness, which is also going to end up exposing the Attorney General's office or the DOJ's weaknesses. Let me expose these weaknesses with this one action. and show you just how incompetent they are, which in turn reflects on back onto the apprentice. And this is just wild. I mean, somebody's playing a serious game of chess, and I don't even think the apprentice knows who the hell it is. I'm going to leave it there, folks. But distraction? No, that wasn't a distraction. That was a setup to show the whole country how ineffectual and incompetent the government is. Especially, they hit Homeland Security. That's Kristi Noem's group. She's the director. They hit AG. They're going to hit indirectly. They're going to hit AG. ICE comes under Kristi Noem, but yeah, because local authorities had to be brought in to secure the place. Come on now, that's a federal facility, isn't it? Local authorities? Yeah, Dallas Police. FBI came too. The home office is down there. That means you people can't handle your business. They showed them up for total incompetence. This is going to be interesting. I thought I'd just bring it to your attention, folks. And on that, hey, Renee, good morning. What can I say? Kristen, didn't see you over there. Hello, love. Hi, Maureen. All right. I got to get back to my research. I'm still writing on that book, and I tell you, the more and more I dig into mantras, it's just a simple mantra book. I want people to read and understand how to change your life with sound using certain words. And my God, the thing is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, and I got to go. Much love to you. Until the next time or some other weird stuff happens. Talk to you soon.